Hola amigos de YouTube, somos Gaming Truth y estamos en otro vídeo de la historia de Stanley. A ver a dónde nos lleva esta vez.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Parece que volvemos al principio del todo. La última vez acabamos en el final confuso.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
Vamos a hacerle
doors,
caso
he
esta vez,
entered
que
the
no le hemos
door
hecho
on
caso
his
ninguna
left.
vez. Estamos en la sala de reuniones, tampoco hay
Yet there was
nadie.
not a single person
Y vamos a
there. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
al despacho del
Stanley
director.
decided to go up
O sea,
to his
de
boss's
nuestro
office.
jefe, que hay que
Hoping he
subir
might
para
come
arriba.
into a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Imagino que habrá otra forma de romper la historia por aquí, ¿o no? Executive Bathroom. ¿Puedo entrar al bathroom? ¿Al baño? No. No puedo romper la historia por este lado. Parece que no. A ver. Es distinto el
Staring
despacho
into
del
his
director.
manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Un código.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
Se
But of course,
quedó...
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
8... 5, 4. ¿Era esto? No, tío. Dime el código. Maldito, dime el código que no me acuerdo.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the
ingresó el
correct
código por
code
suerte,
by
sí.
sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Hola, ¿dónde iremos por aquí? Hay otro ascensor hacia abajo. Pulsamos el botón. Claro, imagino que habrá otro final en el que pones el código mal todo el rato. Supongo, vamos. Venga, juego. Carga, la verdad es que engancha, ¿eh?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his
¿Pero esto
job.
dónde baja?
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Hola, ¿y esto?
Stanley walked straight ahead through a large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Las instalaciones de control mental. Y un botón, lo pulso. Vamos.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television.
Hola, esta es la sala en la que hemos salido un montón de veces ahí
What horrible
arriba.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Hola. O sea, este es el final de si sigues todo. Oh, cámaras.
The monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each
Hola.
bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Hola, hola, nos espiaban a todos. No nos habíamos dado cuenta. ¿Ascensor hacia arriba?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring
Pues a lo
job?
mejor.
That his emotions had been
Oh, mira, el ascensor.
manipulated to
Vamos a ver
accept
qué
it
pasa.
blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's
Venga.
control? Never.
Hombre,
It
que
was
no.
unthinkable. Wasn't
Seguro
it?
que sí.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
A ver qué... A mí...
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad.
Mind control
or
status
content.
offline.
Walking, eating, working.
Está offline,
all
¿no?
of it monitored and commanded from this very
No, puedo
place.
pulsar los
And
botones.
as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley
Pero no veo
decided
una
that this
mierda.
machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Este botón rojo enorme. Quiero pulsar. Es un botón rojo enorme. Vale, creo que hay que ir por esa puerta. Para desactivar el control mental. Para que nadie más pueda manejar. System power.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty.
O sea que no puedo apagar del todo o
To put an
encenderlo.
end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Pues vamos a darle a off. Imagino que esto será un final. ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Dónde estoy? No veo nada.
And a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He
Toma.
had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Ya verás.
Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Vamos, Stanley, que lo
Where
consigues.
had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange
Nada.
building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been
Uy,
seeking,
iba a decir que no baja del
but
todo.
happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever
Oh, soy
life he
libre.
lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
O sea, tampoco puedo ir hacia otro sitio, ¿no? No. Pues voy a tirar a ver si se me va a cerrar la puerta a la nariz.
Stanley felt
Soy
the
libre.
cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense
Soy
possibility
libre.
of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
¡Hala! Me libré. Oh, vencí al juego, me han dado ese logro. Venga, hombre. ¿Creéis que Stanley no iba a poder con el juego? Y bueno, aquí estamos otra vez para empezar. Vamos a intentar tomar otro camino, pero será en el siguiente episodio. Así que espero que os haya gustado, que le deis me gusta favoritos, que os suscribáis al canal, que nos sigáis en Twitter @YouTube, en Facebook YouTube y nos vemos en otro vídeo. Adiós.